This trailer was excellent. It was everything I wanted and a whole lot more. Now, were there a few bumps? Yes, but remarkably, overall, I'm going to rate this a very, very high score. Conceptually, physically, psychologically, this really nailed almost everything. So, what is occurring? Essentially, Henry Cavill will be leading more or less a kind of exterminate that is not exaggerating a ton of Nazis and essentially saving everyone in World War II. Now, a lot of people are kind of criticizing this as just being Guy Ritchie's variation on the Tarantino film Inglorious Bastards. No, I would defend him in two ways. One, very rich, interesting source material, and I'm somewhat familiar because I do research on counterinsurgency. So part of what Ritchie is doing is tapping into real history. And I don't mean this as an insult, but good or bad, Quentin had a more meta message with Inglorious. He was, you may not believe it, back the torture debate and the Bush administration and the corruption that comes with using such extraordinary violence. I'm not going to ruin it, but if you examine it, Inglorious, it has much more layered things going on. This film just seems to be pure fun. I was critical of Man with Uncle. That is not really an issue here. I think the style is very substantive. It is stylized, but not overly so, but not underly so either. It is just kind of the right tone for this kind of source material. I have an empty spectacle, which is fine as long as it is well done within its own boundary, and this looks really well done on all levels: the casting, cinematography, costumes, the humor, the snark, the point of view. It's all, I'm going to give this a very high 9 out of 10. Unfortunate qualification. Namely, I don't want to support them in any way, so I can't recommend paying for this in theaters, but I do recommend seeing it however you can see it. And if you want to support Henry financially or the other cast and crew, then just pay for them in other projects, which is a shame. I do think people really earned their paycheck on this one, but Spyglass put people in a really bad situation. So can't say pay for it, but I do say see it if possible. A very, very promising film on many, many levels.